Hi friends, I'm Miss Colancecco, and I'm so excited to teach you all about adding decimals. We're going to be adding decimals all the way to the hundredths place. I hope you're all ready to learn and have some fun, and if anybody has any questions, don't forget you can type right in the comment section of our Google Meet. Let's talk about the steps to adding decimals. There are 4 steps. The first step is to line up the decimal points vertically. What does it mean to line up vertically? Would someone like to comment what that means? That's right. That means that one decimal will go right on top of the other. We're going to stack them up. Now let's look at stacking them up. There we go. Now let's look at our 2 numbers. Can anyone raise their hand and tell me how to read that first number? Okay, unmute yourself and tell me how to read it. Great job. So we read it 2 75 hundredths. We always say the name of the place value that the last number ends in. Can anyone raise their hands and tell me how to read the second number? Okay, unmute yourself and tell me how to read it. Great job. 4 3/10. Step 2 for adding decimals is to make sure both numbers have the same amount of digits. We're going to place a 0 to the right or the left if necessary. Does anyone notice a difference in these 2 numbers? We can see that one number ends in the hundredths place and one number ends in the tenths place. Our first number has 3 digits and our second number only has 2. So looking at our second rule, where do you think we should place a 0 so that both numbers have the same amount of digits? Great, right behind the 3. So now we can read that second number as 4 30 hundredths. So now we can move on. Once we have the same amount of digits in both numbers, we're ready to solve our problem. I want you to think of adding these numbers just as you would if there were no decimals at all. You work your way from the right to the left, and we always carry if necessary. So what place value would you begin adding? We're going to start adding in the smallest place value, which is our hundredths place. So 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 3 is 10. Now, just like in adding regular numbers, when our sum is 2 digits, we need to carry. So we bring down our 0, and then we carry the 1 above the 2. And 4 plus 2 plus 1 equals 7. Now, one of the most important rules in adding decimals is to bring our decimal straight down. There we go. How would we read that final sum? 7 5 hundredths. Sometimes learning a new skill can be tricky at first and take a lot of practice. I'm going to share with you one of my favorite songs to help me remember how to add decimals. Here we go.
Now what in the world is that itty bitty dot? Yo, I just can't remember and it's making me distraught. I saw it in the price of the item I just bought. It's the decimal point. Yeah, now you get caught. When you add and subtract them, there must be a rule. So listen to my rhyme and use it as a tool. Just line up the dot, give it all you got. I said line up the dot, give it all you got. And when you take the difference, in other words subtraction, just use the same rule and bring on the action. Just line up the dot, give it all you got. Come on, line up the dot. Give it all you got. So turn off the TV, forget the radio station. As the itty bitty dot is a math sensation. Move it to the right and the number becomes greater. And the itty bitty dot needs no translator. Move it to the left and the number gets smaller. Yes, the itty bitty dot is an academic scholar. So don't forget the rules, which needs no revision. As the itty bitty dot is on a great big mission. Line up the dot, give it all you got. Line up the dot, give it all you got. And thus to conclude the decimal song with the rapid mathematician. You can't go wrong. Just line up the dot, give it all you got. Says line up the dot, and give it all you got. Just line up the dot, give it all you got. Come on, line up the dot, give it all you got. Just line up the dot, give it all you got. I said line up the dot, give it all you got. Just line up the dot, give it all you got. Come on, line up the dot.
Okay, so I hope you all enjoyed that song as much as I do. We've reached what I call the checkpoint. I want to know how we're all feeling about adding decimals so far. So can you give me a thumbs up if you feel really good about it and you really understand and you know what's going on? You have no questions. Can you give me a sideways thumb? You can let me know if you kind of get it, but you have a few questions. Or give me a thumbs down if you don't understand it, you have lots of questions, and we need to go over it more. Okay, thank you for sharing, guys. So now we're going to try a few problems together to get some more practice before you do some on your own. Can anyone read the top number for me? Great. 1 3/100. Can anyone read the second number? Unmute yourself, friend. Great job. 36/100. Do these numbers have the same amount of digits? No, they don't. Where should we add the 0? Right. We're going to line them up. We're going to add the 0, and it's going to be, like you said, right in the ones place. So now we're going to look at our smallest place value all the way to the right. Our 100 spot. Let's add 3 plus 6, and that equals 9. Now let's add the tens place value. We have 0 plus 3, and that's 3. Now let's add the ones place value. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Now we bring the decimal down. Our answer is 1 39/100. Woohoo! All right, let's practice some more. We're going to try another problem. We have 6 9/10 and 2 8/10. Now, after we line them up, we can see that they have the same amount of digits. See, we don't need to add a 0 because they both have 2 digits. Okay, we're going to add them up. In the tens place, we have a 9 plus 8, and that equals 17. So we'll put the 7 down, and we're going to carry the 1 like usual. So we'll have 2 plus 6 plus 1, and that equals 9. And last but not least, we have to bring down the decimal. So we're going to read our answer as 9 7/10. We did it. Okay, let's try this one more time. This is a much bigger number than we have used. First, we have 356 2/10. Our second number is 12 45/100. All right, so let's line these numbers up. Okay, we need to make the numbers have the same amount of digits, so we have to add some zeros. To our first number, we need to add a 0 to the hundredths place value. Okay, and to our second number, we need to add a 0 to the hundreds place value. Okay, now that our numbers have the same amount of digits, we can add. So starting from the right, the hundredths place, we have 0 plus 5 equals 5. Onto our tenths place value, we have 2 plus 4 equals 6. Okay, and now to the ones place value, we have 6 plus 2 equals 8. In our tenths value, we have 5 plus 1 equals 6. And last, to our hundreds, 3 plus 0 equals 3. And we're going to bring our decimal down again because this is a huge number. Let's see how we're going to read it. Okay, so our answer is going to be 368 65/100. That's a huge number. Okay, so let's take a look at this chart to check for our understanding. On the left side, we have the names of runners that competed in a race. We have Caleb, Bradley, Vic, and Matthew. On the right of the chart, we have their times in seconds. So we can see how long Caleb, Bradley, etc., how long they took to run the entire race. Okay, so what is Caleb's time for the relay race? When I'm looking at the chart, I see Caleb's name, I'm looking to the right, and I see that he spent 21 and 49 hundredths seconds to complete that race. What's Bradley's time? Can anybody tell me what Bradley's time is? How would we say that? Right, 21 and 59 hundredths seconds. How would we find their combined times for Caleb and Bradley? Can any of my friends tell me what combined means? Right, combine means putting them together, putting something together. And you know, just like in baking, when you're putting ingredients together, you're combining it. So combining means I'm adding two or more things together. So what operation does the word combine tell us to use? What operation? Would it be addition? Would it be subtraction, multiplication? Would it be division? How am I going to combine numbers together? It would be addition. We're going to add these numbers together to find out how long it took them both. So let's combine or add the times. We have 21 and 49 hundredths seconds at the top and 21 and 59 hundredths seconds on the bottom. So they're all lined up for us already. We can go ahead and add because both numbers have 4 digits each. So let's start in the hundredths place. 9 plus 9 is 18. We're going to put our 8 down and we're going to carry that 1 over the 4. 5 plus 4 plus 1 equals 10. We're going to put our 0 down. We're going to carry that 1 over the 1. So it's 1 plus 1 plus 1 is 3. Now we're going to 2 plus 2 is 4. And the most important part, so we know how to read it and we know the amount, we're going to bring that decimal down. 43 and 8 hundredths. All right, now after going through all of that, I want to have another checkpoint and I want to know how everybody's feeling about decimals so far. How are my friends feeling about adding? Can you give me the thumbs up if you're great, you totally understand it, we're ready to move on to independent practice? Let's give me a sideways thumb if you kind of get it, but you have a lot of questions still, and then give me a thumbs down if you're a little bit lost and you need to learn more from me or you have a lot of questions.